League. Tonight we find ourselves at the Autodromo Nazionale Monza, otherwise known as the Italian Grand Prix Monza. A 3.6 mile track consisting of 11 turns, with the lap record currently at 1.21.046, held by Rubens Barrichello and Ferrari in 2004. Good evening, Malk.
Hello. Hello, how you doing?
I'm okay. The first question I just want to ask you, Malk, will we see anyone get a new lap record?
Oh, that is tough. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but I reckon 22s tonight. That's
Okay.
my guess. How about you?
Certainly in free practice, we've seen some very close times, almost going into the 1 minute 20s. The quickest I've seen is a new member of the Performance League, Rick, tonight. I think he did a 1:21.9 on softs, and I think a very low 21s on super soft. So he is in the McLaren right enough, so I don't think he'll be anywhere near that time tonight. But Nicky and the Renault certainly look strong as well, so we could potentially have it, or we could have, you know, a dark horse with Muffet in the Mercedes, I believe, and Kellen Yates in the Ferrari. So we could certainly see a lot of shots.
It could be, especially at Monza. But where it looks like it's a beautiful day in qualifying, but depends on the weather on the race. It could be wet for all we know. But sorry,
I think what might be an indicator of what the race weather will be is the quali times. So if it's going to be a wet race, we could see some slower times with the drivers setting up for wet weather, as I believe Saab is the first car to track, followed by the Ferrari and the Toro Rosso, I believe.
Okay. Just checking if there's any others coming out. Toro Rosso has just come out of the pits. KLX is just coming out of the pits as well. JFM with the Haas car just coming up to Ascari, so it should be some good battles tonight.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see a little bit of shake up in the championship tonight. I believe Delange is still currently winning or leading the Drivers' Championship, followed by Spud, I believe. Mark.
Correct. To be precise, Delange is in the lead with 64 points. Spud, last year's runners-up, he's 48 points. And Mike, who I'm watching at now, he's at 42 points. So they're the top three at the minute, but as you said, Delange is the one to look out for. But as I said to you before broadcast, Craig, Spud has to win at least 4 out of the 5, possibly. Just try at least crawl back up to Delange, because he has been consistent.
I think Spud could have his strongest chance tonight with Delange being in the Sauber, but don't discount Saab and the Red Bull. The Red Bull pretty strong round here as well.
Definitely gives them wings.
Saab, yeah, it does. And we certainly do know that Saab can have pace on his day as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. On his day, can be one really good driver, and good drive as well. But he has been inconsistent, hasn't he?
But one driver that is impressing me is Kilo, actually. He's certainly getting stronger every week, and tonight he is in the Williams, so he'll certainly have straight line speed, but may struggle with a bit of understeer, certainly round Parabolica. Curvy Grande, I don't think he'll have too much understeer, but certainly Parabolica could be could be an issue for him, and if he's struggling for understeer, that could lead him to struggle to catch the drivers ahead in the pit straight. GF MUFC sets the first opening lap of a 1:23.3.
That's a good lap.
I believe GFMUFC is actually in the Haas tonight, so the 2016 Ferrari engine in that Haas car.
Okay.
Mike goes 2 tenths slower in the Force India at 23.5. It looks as if Saab's going to be in traffic at the moment. He's currently catching the Mercedes of Muffet. Don't know if Saab's on an out lap. He certainly doesn't seem to be in a hurry to get past Muffet at the moment. Both drivers having DRS. Just going through Ascari at the moment. Slight lift by Saab as Muff got a bit out of shape.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, Saab's backed off, but it looks as if one of the Force Indias is closing up as well.
KLNX is did a 22.9.
Williams. Nice time on the Ferrari engine in the Scuderia Ferrari.
It's the Scuderia Ferrari. Nice.
Yeah, certainly the Tifosi will be extremely elated with that one.
Yes, nice.
So at the moment we have Kilo and Yex in the Ferrari at 1:22.9, followed by GF MUFC in the Haas 23.3, the Taurus at 23.4, Mike 23.5, Cloudy Balloons 23.9, Nicky at 24.1 in the Renault, Delange and Sauber 24.3, Rick at 24.4 McLaren, Kilo and the Williams at 24.9, and Sam in the Red Bull at 28.2.
KRX has just done a 22.6. That's a good lap from him. Just watching Spud now. I always get these corners wrong, but so the two right-handers.
Lismos,
that's the one. I'll tell you I'm crap at track names, to be fair, or corner names.
So at the moment, Sir Spud yet to set a time. He is out on an outlap at the moment. A Saab retires from the race. As Core Tactics leaves the pits. Giuseppe warming up those soft tyres of the Red Bull. Looking to start his opening lap, I believe. His first lap. He's yet to set a time. So Giuseppe certainly trying something different at the start of the qualifying phase, with 5 minutes 30 seconds to go.
Right, Spud's doing his actual lap now. He's coming up to the first corner now. Can he do it if he beats Cusi? Go on, there's a nice couple of corners. Beautiful. Coming up to the end of the first sector. I think the best first sector times would be 26.8, I think. 26.9.
Yeah, certainly the low 26 is an equal performance. So if you can get reasonably close to that Yarn strong shape, Muffet just coming down to DRS zone 2 towards Ascari.
Spud just went on the grass there a bit.
Just watching Muffet, can he keep it nice and tidy in Ascari, getting on the power early, maximising the straight line speed of the Mercedes unit.
Spud has done a 26.9 on second sector. I can't pronounce it then.
I think one to watch as well is Core Tactics in the Renault. There certainly could be a spectacular battle between him and Nicky, both in the same car. Core Tactics certainly another driver that's impressing and always improving. He was unlucky last week in Spa. Definitely, he did finish second, however, an early collision with Kilo. Nope, that's F2.
Wrong league.
Wrong night. But certainly last week on equal performance, securing second was extremely impressive.
We do apologise for any technical difficulties, guys. But we are looking at the proper leagues, but not the wrong one tonight. as you was talking about the F2, the wrong one, Spud did a 123.7.
Oh, Nitro goes wide in the force in there, coming out with a Scarlet. That's going to compromise his pace coming up to Parabolica.
I mean, I was dead happy for Nitro Gas last week.
Yeah,
see him win.
he'll be on a high after the very first one as he dives into the pits and does not set a lap time. So with 3 minutes remaining in the session, looks as if Giuseppe's going to come back out on track. Keelan Yex is on track on his out lap, just coming up to turns 4 and 5. GFMUFC.
There's quite a few.
The Tory's still in the pits. Mike is actually on track. I believe he might be on a hot lap, I think.
To be fair, there's some close times.
Oh, Mike goes quicker and sets a 22.9 within 3/10 of Keelan Yex.
Oh, nice. Damn. That's per pinch.
Oh, Spud
Oh,
very
core
neat and
tactics.
tidy going through turn 4 and 5. Oh.
Core Tactics has moved up to second. The 122.8 in a Renault car. What?
I've just jumped on board with Nicky coming through Parabolica. What time can Nicky set? Can he get close to Core Tactics?
No.
Oh! I thought he was going into the pits there.
I don't know what to say there.
I don't know what was happening there as the Toro Rosso's coming out onto the pits, hopefully get round the circuit, set a hot lap. Yeah, I don't know what was happening with Nicky there. It looks as if he was going into the pits and decided against it.
Yeah. I'm just going to watch Kilo now.
Delange coming through Ascari at the moment.
Spud's going into the pits now.
I believe is on a hot lap, currently in 10th and a 24.3. Can he improve on 10th position?
We'll have to wait and see. But Kilo's just improved his time on 123.6. And that's a really good lap. But I think he'll try and do another one quickly. But you don't want to damage it too much.
Delange doesn't improve on 10th. He does have time to go for another lap though. Rick in the McLaren coming up the final turn, trying to tuck in behind the Haas ahead, trying to get some slipstream. Rick is in 11th at the moment, 24.3.
Oh, got
Nitro
3 viewers.
Nitro coming up to Parabolic at the moment in the first India.
I'm just watching Kilo at the minute. I don't think he's improving his time, I don't think. But I might just go on to Nitro Gas quickly.
Well, I think this is Nitro on his one and only hot lap. He's yet to set a time. He did bail out of the last attempt at the last, right at the last moment. Spud retires from the race. So certainly there's been an incident in Sector 3.
I'm not sure.
Mike just came up to the final corner. Hope he just keep it neat and tidy, getting on that power very early and maximising the Mercedes power unit within the force in there.
Come on,
Can
Nitro.
Mike improve on third? He's got a 22.9. He takes 2/10 off it. He's 1/10 within. Keelan Yex and takes second.
Oh my God! What a time! I can't pronounce it there. But fair play to Mike.
So at the moment we have Keelan Yex on provisional pole on a 22.6. Mike is finished on a 22.7. Core Tactics a 22.8 third. Giuseppe on a 23.1. GFMUFC 23.2. It looks as if it can only be Mike that can challenge for pole, but that could be unlikely in the McLaren Honda. When he actually elects to go in the pits.
Here we go. Can Nitro Gas do it? Oh, what a lap! What a lap! Oh my God! What a lap! Fair
That's
play.
2 weeks in a row. Nitro has pulled it out the bag right at the end of qualifying. It's back-to-back pole positions. Can he convert it into his second win in the Performance League and his second ever career win? Malk is absolutely
Oh
elated.
my god. Nigel will be thinking, hell yeah, get in, my son. Oh, if I could do it, I could be in Kiwi. That's it, I'll retire. And he's slowing down. Knew he got pole. No on that one. Fair play to him. But he has done it twice in a row. And never
It
experienced
sounds
that.
as if there might have been an incident on track at the moment. Saab raising the interest of the stewards, believing that Muffet may have interfered with his qualifying on both attempts. So certainly the stewards could be working in to the late hours again tonight.
Yeah. I noticed some of the cars retired on track as well. But I have to replay that again, to be fair.
Yep.
So, and I think there's some comments as well after, but leave the bad sides, let's look at the good sides. Nitrogash, second time again, at 22.5 on pole, and he needs to stop doing that.
3/10 between the top 4 drivers.
That will be very interesting.
So I'm hoping that all 4 drivers get through turn 1 and 2 safely, and we can have a cracking race.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
we have Nitro Gash on pole position in the Force India. In second, Kellon Yex in the Scuderia Ferrari.
Scuderia.
Mike in Force India in third, Cod Tactics in fourth, Giuseppe in fifth, GFM UFC in sixth, Notorious in the Hashtag seventh, Kilo in eighth, Spud in ninth, Delange 10th, Nicky 11th, Cloudy Balloons 12th, Rick 13th, Muffet 14th, and 15th is Saab in the Red Bull.
And we're about to kick off in fantastic race tonight. Oh, pause that.
It's
wet.
Wet race. It's a wet race.
Yes!
Advantage Red Bull
Get it red.
and possibly McLaren.
Oh,
So I think the Williams will find it hard being quite an understeery car, as is the Force India. Delange is going to have a tough time in the Sauber. I certainly hope he's running a lot of wing. But it's all to play for, Malk. It's not just going to come down to power. So, high degree of skill and bravery, possibly, tonight.
oh, yeah, definitely. I think it's the first few corners that they're going to have to watch out for.
So as we begin the formation lap, the Force India of Nitro is slow off the line there. Decent start off the line from the Ferrari of Kellon Yex as the grid is bunching up. Toro Rosso, I believe, I think that might have been Giuseppe, I'm not sure. He was keen to get on with it and get some temperature into the brakes and the tyres.
Hello to Foxy Red. Oh, JFM has disqualified from the session, as well as Notorious Liv.
It looks like JFM and Notorious have had
And Saab.
a collision, as well as Saab. So that's 3 people disqualified from the formation lap.
I'm not sure why or how. A few people have gone super softs.
Yeah, I just see that. I don't know if it's maybe a glitch with the game, but I've got the top 3 drivers on super soft with Cod Tactics and intermediates. Giuseppe is also on super soft, as is Delange, Rick, and Muffet is in medium with Saab on soft.
That's very interesting.
So, it's a strange one.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's just a mix up with the telemetry that we're receiving here in the commentator's box. But it does look like visually some cars have opted for the slicks.
They're thinking, oh, they'll probably dry up a few laps in. But
Well, they could possibly gambling if they believe that the weather's going to turn dry. They could be gambling for the dry tyre, but it'll certainly be very risky.
yeah, definitely. I just want to say a big hi to Foxy Red. He said this is going to be a scary start because of the wet at the start. So we're just about to kick off for the end of the formation lap. Top 3 quick, Craig.
I'll go for Core Tactics to win, Giuseppe second, and Nicky third.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go with Nitro Gas Mike and Spud out of the blue.
So as we wait for the cars to form up on the grid, waiting for the green flag from the marshal at the back of the grid to get the 5 red lights on and start racing. So we have 3, 4, 5 red lights. The Italian Grand Prix begins.
Let's go!
Nitro slow off the line.
Oh,
we've had a disconnection with migrating host. Mike has been disconnected. That's allowing Core Tactics to take the lead. Going into turn 1. It looks as if he's slightly ahead. Yeah, certainly contact, I think, between Core Tactics. And Cloudy Balloons gets a little slight nudge here from Giuseppe, I believe.
yeah, Delantis retired. I don't know if we're going to... Spud is retired as well.
Yep, I think we could have a restart. There's a big jump across the corner
my
there from one
God.
of the It's chaos at turn 4 and 5.
Oh my God.
I think we're going to have to restart this race.
Yeah.
I think this is going to get red flagged.
We do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, on this. I think we are going to have another restart, by the looks of it. Restart, game gone crazy with the tyres. That's what Mike said.
Okay.
So it
has been an issue in the game where it hasn't given the drivers the tyres that they selected, and it does look as if we could have a restart, as Mark says. Yeah, I think we're going to have a restart.
Okay. So we're just going to wait for the invite again. Then we're about to kick off. Oh. Okay, balloons knock into someone on there.
Well, it looks as if some of the drivers are elected to stay in the lobby just to get some wet weather practice as we wait for the new lobby to
kick off.
To be created.
Mike's just sent the invite now. So, if you only just joined, guys, we have got a red flag start. So, because the host with the most has left. So yeah, we're just going to go on to the new lobby now, and hopefully. Foxy Red said, "I knew the start would be scary, but I didn't think it would be that bad." Unfortunately, we didn't expect that at all. So we're going to retire this now. I think everyone's gone.
Yeah, certainly false start procedures. We should go straight into the 50% race, as we know now that we can have or we can edit the starting grid positions as the qualifying positions were. I believe it will be a wet race.
Should just leave the session. Just because we were well, just gonna.
Because if the car went into anti-stall and it just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. We'll just just hope for Nigel Gash now. Should be alright now.
But an almighty start from Core Tactics in the Renault, taking first place going into turn 1. But it looked as if one of the Haas cars had actually just missed a braking point and came across and I think just tapped him on the side. But it certainly came up to Curva Grande. There was a few hairy moments, shall we say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was slight contact between Cloudy Balloons and Giuseppe, which, them being in the sister cars, wouldn't go down well in the garage.
No, they'll be like Alonso and McLaren in real life on that one. We've had the deck chair situation on that one.
So we're currently just waiting for all members to rejoin the lobby and select their cars, and we can restart the race. So I can confirm that we will be going straight to the race, and it will be light rain. So we will have a wet Grand Prix, and hopefully this time that the mechanics can set the appropriate tyres.
Yes, hopefully. What do you think of the league so far, Craig, while we're waiting for this? As in, like, how would Delange keep up that consistency now because of the Sauber car?
I think it just needs to keep scoring points and minimising the lost points in a difficult car. So it just needs to keep scoring points, just keep plodding on.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, luckily for Spud as well, considering that was a red flag, he'll be more relieved as well, because I think he needs that boost, to be fair.
So as we're just waiting for the qualifying to be set up.
Don't forget your spectator, mate.
Yeah. I just have to get the quality results.
To be fair to Nitro, that was a good lap from him. At 22.5. And I'm going to have a heart attack at one point. That's it. So while Craig's sorting out the qualifying now, well, qualifying, sorting the results. If you all just joined us, we had to restart the race. I think it was because of the issues with the host. So it was started light rain. I don't know if it was light rain throughout the whole race, but we will now have the light rain situation. We'll just get another comment. Spud said, Mark, have you got the...
I'm just saying that
now. Foxy Red said, this is going to be such a difficult race now that it's going to be raining all the way through. I agree, to be fair. Especially with the Saubers and the Toro Rossos, because they won't handle it, I don't think, around here. It will be more better for the Red Bull car. Would you say Force India as well? Because of Nitro?
I think the Force India can be it can be quite tough to handle in the wet. I would advise maybe running a bit more wing than you would if you had eco cars.
Yeah.
I think as long as you've got a good front wing, it allows you into those high-speed corners. But it really just comes down to being able to keep the car pointing in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely. Don't forget your spectator, mate.
I'm just going to do it now.
Cool.
Just a comment from our good friend Phil. People were stuck on dry tyres, couldn't choose wet. Bizarre. I think it's just another issue with the game.
That's weird.
It's certainly the first time I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Kilo was almost joining us there in the commentary box as he'd actually elected to
Join us.
spectate as well. He's now jumped in the Williams. He'll be relieved at that because certainly he's got a good opportunity to score good points tonight.
Yes.
So I don't know if we'll actually have the formation lap this time or not. I think most
it's
drivers
switched
will
off.
be hoping. I wonder if that maybe contributed to the error in the game.
I don't think
but
so. But
I think most drivers would have been hoping that it kept on so that they can get used to the conditions before, you know, they go around the track in anger.
yeah.
But I think turn one will certainly be a frightening experience for some of the drivers at the front of the grid. They'll be hoping that the drivers behind don't miss their braking point, certainly don't have cold brakes, because there's nothing worse than going into a corner and somebody ploughs right into the back of you.
Yeah. I just hope the guys know that there's no formation lap. If they don't, they're buggered. Just hope.
I'm sure the league admin Mike would have hopefully explained that to everybody and relayed that information to them.
Yeah. So, just had another comment. As you were saying about the people get stuck on dry tyres, Philip Wright said, we had people stuck on dry tyres on the grid. It's just ridiculous. Every week we're finding more bugs than ever before, to be fair. But, don't get me wrong, I love the spectator mode. And it's got more details than ever before, like the telemetry and all the other stuff. Quick one, Craig. What you going to keep the result as last time, or are you going to change it?
Yeah, no, I'm going to stick with them. Core Tactics to win. I believe I had Nicky for third and Giuseppe for second.
Oh, okay.
So as we go to the grid, it looks like we're getting straight into the race.
5 lights, and it's go!
Oh, and it's a better start from the Force India this time.
Mike has dropped down. Nitrogas just had a great start there. Quite a few corners. Oh!
Nicky taking cautious, a slight contact between himself and the Haas of Notorious, and there was a slight shunt there from Muffet, I think it was.
Yeah, I just saw that. Just watching, keeping Core Tactics.
Oh, Force India and Red Bull going wheel to wheel up turns 4 and 5.
Oh my god, what's going on? Is it Giuseppe gone to third?
Kellen Yates just tucking in behind the Force India, going through Lesmos, closely followed by the Red Bull of Giuseppe. Core Tactics holding on to 4th position.
Spuds dropped right down to 15th. I don't know what happened there. And Muffet's dropped down.
Oh, yellow flag sector 2. Nitro taking it very gingerly through Ascari, as is Kellen Yates. Oh, Nitro goes wide, that allows Kellen Yates to come through.
The Red Bull car.
I believe it might have been Giuseppe, because Giuseppe's fallen down to 13th. GFM UFC moves up to 3rd, followed by Cloudy Balloons in 4th. I think there was an issue with Core Tactics as he's dropped 2 positions into 6th. That allows Mike to come up into 5th.
Yeah, I'm just double checking on that. Core Tactics has lost a bit of his front wing.
Oh, Mike making a move, going into turn 1, pulls out
What a
the
move!
slipstream of cloudy balloons. That's allowed contact. He's having a dive inside as well. And Delange's wanting a wee bit of this as well. Oh, Mike goes onto the grass, it slows him down. Contact, he runs into the back, it looks as if he's getting front wing damage.
Yeah, he's
Cloudy
had
balloons
quite a bit.
holds on to 4th throughout all that carnage.
I tell you what, a few of them corners in them 2 laps now.
Oh, right. I think he outbroke himself and actually flies into the back of the Sauber. Delange trying to gingerly come back onto the grid. That's allowing the Red Bull Saab to come right in close.
Spud's moved up to 12th now. Saab's moved still in 9th. It's closest to Delange. Oh, side by side.
Saab and Delange going wheel to wheel, coming down to Ascari. Who's going to break last? Who's going to be last of the late breakers? Oh, wheel to wheel. Oh, that's allowing the Haas behind them. Notorious. It looks as if Delange has been slightly off track.
Oh, what a move! But Notorious is going on the inside. No!
Notorious and the Haas got the inside line. I think's better of it. He's just going to tuck in behind the Red Bull, use the slipstream, coming down to turn 1.
Oh my god! Oh.
The
Damn!
Haas should have slightly more power on the Red Bull.
Just watching it now. Notorious is in the lead, the 8th. Is thought a better of it.
Oh, the other Red Bull's just having a little go into turn 1. Giuseppe trying his luck. That's allowed Delange to close right up as well.
Oh my god. I'm going to go back to core tactics now. He's closing in on Mike. Was closing in on Mike.
Delange having a little look in the inside of Giuseppe at the moment.
Sector 3.
Saab just tucks in behind the Tories, coming up to Lesmos. The Red Bull should certainly be more effectual coming through Lesmos with that downforce of the chassis.
Saab's closing in on Notorious now. Just under 3/10. Same with Giuseppe, with Delange. Come on. We need to give that boost for Spud. Come on. Oh, one of the cars! I don't know who that car is. I think that's Muffet's car. But Giuseppe
wheel to wheel again with the Sauber of Delange.
Giuseppe!
He's elected to go for the outside of Ascari, Parabolica. Oh, Delange just got the better traction on the inside line. That's allowing the Williams of Spud to come in behind the Red Bull.
I've just seen it now. Oh my god, don't do this. Oh my god, he's trapped in.
3 in a bed, Mark.
3 in a bed! 3 in a bed! No!
Yeah, looks as if Spud's backed out of that one.
But Delange has gone wide!
Delange missed his braking point, he cuts turn 1. Spud's stuck in behind him, but Delange moved
Spud.
across, knowing that
Spud.
Williams has got better traction.
Spud's moved up to the 11th now. But Delange ain't giving up on here. He's coming up towards Spud. Spud on the 11th.
Okay, Alon Yates has actually opened up a gap at the front, 2.4 seconds. So I have GFM UFC in 3rd, Cloudy Balloons in 4th, Mike in 5th, Contactics in 6th, Kilo in 7th, that's followed by Notorious in 8th and Saab in 9th. And there's still a 4-way battle between the Red Bull, the Williams, the Sauber and the Renault.
Yeah, I'm just watching that now.
So at the moment Giuseppe seems to be leading this train.
Choo choo! That's what the good old Mike would say. Oh.
So certainly a frantic opening 5 laps, Mark.
Frantic? I've got a heart attack moment on this, to be fair. before I carry on, we do apologise for JFM. We did pronounce it wrong to say JMF or JML. We do apologise for any technical difficulties there last week. We tried to get it right this time. So JFM, and third still. So
This four-way battle's still ongoing, but the closest two out the four is Delange in the Sauber and Nicky in the Renault. As we come up to turn 4 and 5, but slide from Nicky. He's managed to recover it though.
I'm just watching Notorious catching up to Keeler now. Oh, a car's just gone wide.
Yeah, I think there's a possible retirement from Muffet. He's actually pulled off to allow the cars to overtake. I believe he was being lapped at that point. Muffet is now disqualified for parking in a dangerous position.
Oh, Notorious.
Oh, Notorious goes wide there. But he's still close enough to the car ahead to get some of that slipstream.
Oh. My thought is going to be killed.
Kilo looks to have went wide a little bit in parabolic, and the Haas is sliding as well.
JFM.
Struggling to get the power down.
JFM's just moved up to second now from Nitrogash. So that's a good helping point for JFM. To be fair, he did some good racing, hasn't he? To be fair.
He certainly has.
But Nitrogash, he's saying, right, I want that position back. It's going in the inside. Oh no, looked like he was going in the inside then. But he thought better of it. But yeah, JFM, he's doing a good race at the minute, and we don't want to jinx it yet. Because we do, commentators, we do jinx it, don't we?
Well, it certainly looks as if Nitro's catching him. He's closed the gap a little bit. The gap is now 0.8 of a second as the train further back with Saab, Notorious, Kilo and Giuseppe.
Just seeing if Nitro... I think Nitro's struggling a little bit. Don't know about you, Craig, but it looks like he's struggling a bit.
Well, the tyres should still be good at this point. He's maybe just struggling with the conditions. Just join the helicopter view.
I'm jealous now.
It could just be that the Force India is struggling to get the power down in these conditions at the moment.
Do you think he's got like high wings? Or do you think he's still got lower wings still?
He might have them more in the middle, just to get the straight line speed. But Nitro's really closed down to JFM UFC in turn 1 and 2. So it looks as if Nitro's actually better on the braking at the moment than the Haas ahead.
Yeah.
As we come through Curva Grande approaching turn 4, can Nitro try a little dive bomb Ricardo style? Oh, he's thinking better of it.
Yeah, I've just caught up to that. But I was just trying to watch Saab then. Come on. Nitrogash is closing in. Notorious has got a 3-second time penalty. So at the minute, Keoniak's still in first. JFM still in second. Nitrogash closing in from third. Cloudy Balloons in fourth. Mike in fifth. Core Tactics in sixth.
Yeah, bit of sliding there from Notorious. Sorry, Nitrogash.
Well, I'll let you off, Craig.
I think the battle between GFM, UFC and Nitro is going to come down to who can get the better exit from the corners.
I don't know. Because
at the moment it looks as if Nitro is really struggling to get the power down.
Yeah, but Cloudy Balloons is closing in then nearly. I'm just going to watch Saab closing in. Oh, Saab. Try to close it.
Gap down to half a second now. Can he get it done under braking going into turn 1? But I think he's just too far back.
He's thought
if he gets a good exit, he can get it in turn 4.
No. Oh.
Yeah, it looks as if that back end was tail happy there.
Nitro's closing in on JFM. Oh, what do you think of this race so far, Craig? After 8 laps.
Well, certainly there is individual battles up and down the grid. Looks like we've got a battle for second at the moment, and we've got a battle for 8th or 7th. With Kilo leading that train, with Notorious and Sab shortly behind them. But yeah. Notorious has actually got the gap down, and they're actually wheel to wheel coming up to Ascari. Oh, Wheeler Haas just has a better line and gets the move done going through Ascari. But will that compromise Kilo from Sab behind?
No.
Sab will be wanting to pounce in this action. He'll be wanting to get a better traction coming out of Parabolica, tucking in behind Kilo and possibly getting it done with slipstream, but it looks as if Notorious hasn't pulled away the way he would have liked. And Giuseppe's sitting there waiting to pounce on any mistake as well.
Hey, Giuseppe, he's closing in now. Oh my God. Don't do this. 3 to bed. Please, please. No. Yes.
We see a little dive from Giuseppe, thinks better of it. He certainly doesn't want to take his teammate out in the other Red Bull.
Oh my God. 2 Red Bulls. Doesn't make a Williams on here. Sorry, that's a bad joke. I'd like to say good evening to Mr. Sergeant 009, shaken but not stirred. He has made a comment saying, "Evening, gents. Some brilliant racing." I tell you what, mate. My heart, I'm having a heart attack moment. To be fair, even Craig is having a heart attack moment. Don't you agree?
Oh, Giuseppe looked as if he just clipped the gravel with the rear tyre, and certainly that's pulled him away from his teammate. He was getting ever closer to the Red Bull of Saab. Kilo taking it very gingerly through Ascari, slight cut there of the corner. The gap between JFM UFC and Nitro is 1.1, but Cloudy Balloons has closed down. I think it's 0.4.
0.4 now. Oh, go on. Go on. You can do it. If you beat to it. Come on. No. Kilo. Sab Kilo. Sab. Come on.
I jumped on board with Nitro Gash coming up Curva Grande, just following JFM UFC. It looks as if Nitro's actually getting a better straight line speed. Come up to turn 4 and 5. What we see a banzai move from Nitro. JFM UFC's got him covered off. It goes slightly away, touch the ground. That's allowed. Oh, Nitro!
No, but he's like Cloudy Balloons.
Oh, Cloudy Balloons has caught Nitro sleeping. Certainly, Nitro's pace was compromised by making contact behind the Haas.
Nitro! Oh, what a move!
Yeah, certainly the Mercedes power units allowing him to retake 3rd place from Cloudy Blues. Cloudy Blues tucking in behind, looking for the slipstream. That's allowing JFM UFC to pull ahead, going through Ascari. Nitro breaks a bit later, he's sliding. That's allowing Cloudy Blues to come in behind.
Oh my God, don't do this. No. That's the fastest commentary talk I've ever heard from you, Craig.
And if anybody can actually understand what I've said,
fair
thumbs
play.
up.
Sab Giuseppe. Sab Giuseppe. Oh my God. Sorry. It sounded like Japanese. Giuseppe.
Oh, Kilo's understeering on the Williams, just sliding wide. That's allowing
2 Red Bulls
Saab to come on inside. But Giuseppe's certainly going to pounce as well on the Williams.
Oh my God.
Oh, Kilo goes
3
left.
to bed! 3
to
bed! Oh my God! No, 2 to bed!
Oh, that's a squeeze and a half.
Oh,
great driving for both Red Bulls. Oh, it's certainly close. Oh,
fair play.
Spectacular driving from both Red Bull drivers.
Fair play.
How
I want to retire.
Take each other off, I don't know.
I do not know.
Fantastic driving.
You know what? Give these guys an award after the end. You know, a fair play. That's my best performance so far.
But Sir Spuds actually sees this in the Williams and he wants a little part of it as well. Tries
Sir
to go
Spud!
round the outside.
Come on!
Tries to go round the outside of the Lesmo.
Oh my God! Go on, Spud! You can do it!
Are you having a moment there, Milk?
No! No! Kind of balloons! It's past! Ah, my God! Nigel coming up to third. Oh no, Cloudy Balloons still in the fourth. Oh, can't pronounce it then. But hold on. Oh, oh my God. Cloudy Balloons is still within 3/10 of Nigel Gash. But we might have. Please give us another 3 to bed. Please, no. Oh, come on. We need more. Come on. Right. I'll take a breather. I'll let you carry on, Craig. I need a drink. And that one. So.
I just got to cover Grand. It looks as if Nitro has got the
Oh
Mercedes
my
power
God.
unit working for him. We're just going to stick behind Cloudy Balloon's point of view so that we can actually witness this wheel-to-wheel action
Two to
going up
bed.
to turn 4 and 5.
Oh! Fair! Oh my God!
Brilliant move from Nitro Gash. Absolutely fantastic driving from Nitro.
Oh my God!
Oh, Cloudy Balloons, it looks as if he's clipped the grass, he's batting off, it looks. I think we've got a safety car, Mark. We have a safety car.
Oh, okay. Thank God for that. I need a drink now.
Cloudy Balloons backed off there. It looks as if he was trying to get within the Delta, and JFM UFC actually just ran into the back of him. I think he underestimated Cloudy Balloons braking.
Yeah.
Certainly this is going to bring the pack back together and put a little bit more strain on your voice. So
Yes.
we should actually see the drivers pitting for a new set of intermediates. Just driving along with Kellen Yex. Yeah, he's going into the pits. And I imagine the rest of the pack will come in as well.
Yeah.
Certainly those intermediates will be starting to go off.
Yeah.
12 laps old. Why not take advantage of the safety car? Oh, that was
Cloudy?
a bit cheeky from Cloudy Balloons on
But he's had it
Nitro.
5 seconds.
He's outbroke himself. So he tried something a little bit risky. It hasn't paid off. He's given himself a 5-second penalty, and he might actually lose out to Mike as well, who the force end of double stacking at this time. So it is Kellen Yex. Cloudy Balloons didn't lose too much, I believe. He did maintain second. Closely followed by Nitro coming out. GFM UFC in fourth, who Nicky, I believe, has stayed out. Nicky's taken a gamble and stayed out, and he's went up to fourth. Unless he actually might be pitting the next lap, not wanting to lose too much time, because Koh had actually went into the pits beforehand, so he maybe didn't want to risk double stacking, and he'll come in the next lap.
True.
And it will mean his tyres are 1 lap fresher to the competitors.
Yeah. Oh, thank God for that. I needed a break from throughout killing me at the minute.
Just a comment from Muffet on Twitter there. He said he'd moved off track to allow the train to pass because he'd actually remained stationary, got disqualified. Yeah, it's always best to keep driving and just allow the other cars by safely. Whoa! GFM UFC underestimated the pace of Nicky ahead and actually had to move offline to miss contact.
Oh my God. I just got another comment from Sargent during our shock battle then before the safety car. Nearly Mike just closed in, but he had a shock face on on the comments.
But certainly Nitro was getting the elbows out, old school style.
I tell you what, this race, I don't care what anyone says. Oh! It looked like Nitro lost it then.
Yeah, I think it's very easy. And Nicky does go into the pit, so certainly the Renault team did not want to see double stack. But if Nicky times this perfect, and the safety car's actually coming in at the end of this lap, he could catch the end of the pack at pace, so he could use that to his advantage.
Yes, definitely.
But I think what I was going to say there was, it's very easy to lose concentration behind the safety car. You certainly have to maintain the same awareness because the pack is so close. It is easy to make a mistake.
Oh, of course,
so it's best
yeah.
to just give the car ahead some room, hoping the car behind gives you room as well, and just go through this phase of the race very safely.
Yeah. What would you say the tyres last on the Inters around here, would you say?
Oh, I've got no idea, but it should be a standard one-stop strategy.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think they probably went 13, 14, just because most of the pack had stayed out as late, and I believe they'd only pitted because the safety car had come out, so possibly 14, 15 laps for intermediates. I think it comes down to how much you've actually slid the car as well as how much you've actually been fighting as well.
We do apologise for any hiccup, technical difficulties from
that's
Craig.
what happens when you take a drink in the break. It's not advisable.
No, but I think you might be right there, Craig, because I think normally it is a one-stop. People say, oh, you can't do a one-stop around here. You can with these cars, sunshine.
Yeah, certainly with the harder compounds in this year's tyre that Pirelli have brought, certainly the one-stop strategy is possible.
Would you like to have seen made the Pirelli tyres a bit more lighter, shall we say, to make it more structurable, or not?
I certainly think a bit more perishable, so that we can actually see various strategies take place. And that we could actually maybe see some of the slower cars take bigger risks going for a longer, harder compound strategy. But it sounds that with the new compound that's coming in, that's yet to be named, I think that will certainly be really perishable. If Ultra Soft is only lasting 4 or 5 laps on some tracks, then this new tyre compound might actually just be for a qualifying tyre. Whether anyone will use it remains to be seen.
Who knows?
But I certainly think that they shouldn't be as durable as they are.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but it feels like the race is a bit more not enjoyable, if you know what I mean. Because you'd like to see more strategies going on. Yeah,
I like to see teams do something a little different. If it's a standard one-stop strategy, it almost nullifies changes in strategy. That's what I liked about the 2016 game, that because there was such a variance in the tyres, that you could actually try something a little bit risky.
Risking it for a biscuit, shall we say?
Absolutely.
With your cup of tea, that's it.
So I'm wondering if it looks as if the safety car might be coming in this lap. Yep, it's confirmed by Kellen Yex, slowing down, allowing the safety car to disappear into the distance.
He's going to have to slow down a little bit here.
Yeah, I would give the safety car a little bit more pace, because certainly you want to be attacking Parabolica. So I think the big question is going to be, who's going to take the most advantage coming out of this race start, going into turn 1. Cloudy Balloons certainly wants to get underway. He's closing up right behind the Ferrari.
Here we go.
And we get underway. Kellen Yex puts the boot down.
We're off now.
But I think the car to watch is Nitro Gas with the Mercedes power unit force in there. He's certainly going back. GFM, you'll see.
Four in the bed.
I count 5.
5? I don't care. Oh my god.
Oh, Nitro goes slightly away.
What a move
with GFM UFC, but he keeps it on a straight line. The Haas is certainly slow off the line. There's great contact. Nitro has to lift to regain control.
Oh my god. Sam's moved up to 7th. Oh.
Well, contact is make a move and Mike going into turn 4. Nitro and GFM UFC have a contact in turn 4 again. That's allowing Mike and the other Force India to close up, but it looks as if both cars have made it back on track and held on to position.
Oh my god. I tell you what, My throat is killing. No, I need another drink. Notorious. No, don't do this to us. Notorious in 8th.
Oh, looks as if Mike went proper deep. I think there was slight contact between both Force India cars. Car Tactics. Wheel to wheel on Mike, I believe. Oh, could they go wheel to wheel in Parabolica? Mike's certainly not giving any room. The Toro Rosso behind looks to get into the action as well.
Please be 5 in the bed. Oh, please, please. We have never seen this before. Come on. 4. Okay, maybe 4. Go on. Oh my God. Don't do this. 2 lots in the beds. No, this is again for the 2 in the bed on that one. Oh my
God.
God.
Cloud of balloons late on the braking.
Contact!
Slight contact between him and Craw.
Cloud of balloons has moved up to 5th. Notorious coming up to Sam.
The Renault and the Toro Rosso having a proper ding dong through Curva Grande, with Car Tactics sneaking out just in front.
Cloudy balloons move up to 5th.
Oh, that was a dive. I think that was a very late dive.
Oh my, Giuseppe! Oh my God, it's outside. What? No.
I've seen that.
Sorry.
Oh, Kilos went deep. He's went onto the gravel. Came back on
to
track,
Williams.
but thankfully he's missed most drivers. Giuseppe making a move on his fellow Red Bull.
Oh, Cloud of balloons has moved up to 5th again.
Giuseppe makes a move on Saab before Iscari, and he'll be chasing down Notorious. Oh, Notorious having a little look in the inside, going up to Parabolica. Cloudy Balloons covers him off. Cloudy Balloons just a little wide. That's allowing the Haas to have a little look inside. Rail flag, sector 3.
Nitrocross has pitted. I believe he may have got
I wonder
front
if
wing.
that's possible. Yeah, I think you're right, Mark. I think that's front wing damage.
But Notorious.
Notorious and Cloudy Balloons. Oh.
There's a slight nudge there, but it's brought Giuseppe through. Nitrocross is retired.
And Nitro has actually retired.
Oh, I've just lost
we see the
my
Banzai. We're going to see the Banzai. Oh, no, we don't.
I'll have to find out what's happened with Nitrocross later. See what's happened. But Notorious. Oh, slow down. Oh, safety car again. Okay.
So I don't imagine we'll see any cars pitting this lap unless there's front wing damage. It looked to have been initiated once Nitro had left the session.
It could be, but I do apologise if I keep saying Giuseppe. It's just pronounced it wrong. Sorry.
You just can't help yourself.
I can't help it. Sorry. It's just a habit. It's just like JMF, like JML, and Mike. Cool tactics. Oh, someone's pitted Mike and Cloud of balloons. I did say.
I think that's possibly down to front wing damage.
So Spud's moved up to 9th, Nicky moved up to 8th, Delange 7th. Delange in 7th in the Sauber car. Fair play to him.
Certainly impressive, but it's not where Spud needs to be. Spud needs to actually be taking points off Delange.
Yeah.
So, Malk, as we've got a lull in this race, who's actually impressed you the most so far?
I don't know what to say. Everyone, whoever's been in that battle, it's a tough one. I would say it's tough, to be fair, because everyone's done a brilliant drive. At the minute, I'm going for Kilionix because he's dominated this race, and was slightly close was JFM, but he's doing a cracking race. Only his second race, I believe, in performance.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think, core tactics has improved a hell of a lot. I was expecting Kilo and Spud to be right up there, but I can understand if there's like car issues and stuff. How about you, Craig?
I was just watching GFMUFC having a little bit of mind games there with Kale and Yex, actually just pulling up to the side of the Ferrari, just a little I'm here. I think certainly GFMUFC in the Haas has been really impressive, but also his core tactics in the Renault. Yeah, I think basically our newest additions with GFM, UFC and core tactics have certainly impressed the most this evening, and what's regarded as some of the less better cars.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Craig, to be fair. But Delange in a Sauber car.
Oh, that's definitely been impressive, getting up into 7th. He's just kept his nose clean. He's fought when he needed to fight, and he's just been realistic from what he had to do in the Sauber car.
Yes,
and,
definitely.
It's certainly a championship winning performance. Just doing what you need to do.
I think if you was in Spud's position now, and Mike's, what do you need to do in this situation? I know try and beat Delange, but Spud is in 9th, Mike's in 11th.
I think if I was Spud, I would just focus on beating Delange. It's who his competitor is in the championship. So
yeah,
the other drivers really aren't in the same fight as you in the overall season. You really just need to focus on getting Delange, and Delange just needs to focus on beating Spud. I think at this time in the season that although you are fighting the cars on the track as in closest position, you're actually really fighting your closest competitor in the championship table. Certainly with my experience, I was really just focusing at the end of the season fighting the guys who were next to me in the championship. If I won the race, great. If not, wasn't a big deal as long as my competitor didn't. It looks as if we're actually getting started here as well, Mark, as the safety car goes in. Kellon Yex actually compromised his race start, and that's allowing JFM UFC to close right up behind him.
Yeah, Notorious has moved up to 3rd. Nicky has moved up to 6th. Delange moved up to 7th again. JFM?
Oh, JFM UFC
Oh,
keeps it really clean. Yeah, I think Notorious just jumped the curb a little. Oh, on the grassy Ferrari.
Spud's getting caught up here. We've got 5 cars coming up to the end of the first sector. Oh my God, what a move! Oh my God!
Oh, Giuseppe's had an issue. He's actually off and put it into the wall. And it looks as if Cloudy Balloons as well. He's came back on track, made contact with Mike.
What a move by Spud! Oh my God! That was, as you said, Craig. Mike and Spud had a yellow stop-go penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Oh my God!
I certainly think that those might be removed because it was under yellow flag conditions, so that one should actually be removed.
Okay. I was a bit worried there. Chaonix, sorry, not Notorious. Top 2. Sorry, second, 3rd. Oh my God.
And I've actually got a helicopter camera.
I'm just viewing it from the TV camera view of the car. Okay, Alex. But core tactics is going in and inside.
Oh, 3-second penalty. That looks for a corner cutting.
Yeah, I've just seen it. But but Notorious has moved right in towards JFM. Oh my God. Don't do this now.
Well, Nicky's got a good run going through Curva Grande on Delange. Delange could actually move down to 10th. Yep, Nicky's got it done going into turn 4. Will Delange come back fighting, but he could actually come under pressure from Rick. Oh, Nicky receives a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. So if Delange doesn't have any penalties, Delange is currently net 9th at the moment.
Yeah, at the minute. I'll tell you what, Craig, I need another drink. After this.
Well, we could see a battle of the Haas
Mike.
drivers at the front. GFM UFC leading the race. Notorious coming up behind them, closing down the gap. It's now 3.3 seconds. Oh, a little dive in the inside Ascari. Sorry, Parabolic, I'm getting confused again. all this excitement, it's not good for you.
I don't care.
But Notorious actually made it stick. The Haas
Oh my
drivers
God.
given no
Hasses
quarter wheel
to
to
the bed.
wheel.
Oh my God! Don't do this!
Oh, GFM UFC
No.
retakes the lead of the race. Kaelon Yates is coming up behind the Ferrari.
Delange has moved up to 10th on this, but Mike is nearly closing in on Sab. But he might lose out to Spud in 7th.
I'm wondering if we actually might see F2 team orders between Mike and Spud teammates, and F2 of course will Mike give
I
the
don't know,
position
but
to
he's
Spud.
taking the overtake on Sab. Oh, but Spud. Oh, my
Well,
God!
we could see a 4-way
Spud!
battle for first place.
Crash between Sab and Mike.
Mike receiving a 5-second stop-go penalty for a severe collision.
Spud's moved up to 5th. That's Giuseppe. That was another safety car.
Giuseppe receives a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car.
Oh my God.
I thought we were going to have a spectacular 4-way battle for the lead. Spud, drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car as well. Oh, disaster for Spud, who was actually fighting Delange, and he was currently in 5th place, while Delange was in 9th.
But
So, certainly an eventful race so far, Malk.
I tell you what, we'll have a couple of drinks after this. And but Spud's going into the pits now.
I've already got my Desarano already looked out
Oh
after
God.
this one.
Oh God.
So, with 3 laps remaining in the race, I don't think the safety car will be out too long, and we might actually see the odd dive bomb. I was expecting to see it a bit earlier in the race, but with it all to play for in the last few laps, we could see the banzai.
Spud, Mike and Sab have all gone back into the pits for new tyres.
That'll be the drive-through penalty.
Oh, okay, because they did change the tyres.
Oh, have they? So they're going to have to come through again then. They do have to serve a drive-through penalty, but you can't actually serve the drive-through penalty until the safety car has came back in.
Do you think the penalties are a bit harsh on here, or do you think they're meant?
Certainly speeding under safety car should be a drive-through. I mean, there is a delta there. However, if it is a continual issue with the game that it's giving you it's an incorrect penalty, like we have saw in previous versions of this year. Certainly that could be challenged if it's that they've not adhered to the delta. Then it is a well-deserved penalty, and it's unfortunate because it has potentially ruined Spud's race, going from 5th to 10th.
Here's a question for you actually, in general, in F1. Do you think, if you do get a 5-second go stop, do you think it should be done during the safety car or not? Or do you think that what they're doing is correct?
No, I think it should be under normal race procedures, so it shouldn't actually be done in safety car mode because it's not really a penalty because the rest of the grid is
Oh, we've got
slowed
quite a
down.
few.
Looks as if
Penalty.
Kilo and Rick have both received a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
We'll have to have a look at them after. But I've just had another comment from Foxy Red. 3 words, Craig. This is crazy.
That is crazy.
You think that's crazy? We're all mad around here, to be fair. I hope you're all enjoying the stream, guys. Please make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe onto Craig's as well. To get more views and more commentary as we're going on. If you're watching the stream, send us your more comments to see what you think the race has been for you personally, if you can. Do you reckon the safety car will come in now?
I think it'll come in at the end of this lap.
Okay. It'll be a bit daft if it came on the last lap. Oh, it's coming in. It's coming in this lap. Oh my god. Don't do it to us. Oh, Kayla. Right. JFM rightly slowing down the pack. That's what should have been done with KLX. Because you would not have had a good exit around Parabolica. I can't pronounce it then.
Parabolica.
Parabolica. It sounded a swear word then. I do apologise on that one. Here we go, we're bowing out now.
So certainly a better restart from GFM UFC. I certainly kept the gap to Notorious and the fellow Haas to 4.4 seconds.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Kilo. Oh, gravel.
Oh,
Spud.
Notorious getting ever closer to GFM UFC. But we see the banzai move. GFM UFC just covers it off. Notorious thinks better of it. He's going to pick his chance further in the race. He's only got 2 laps left to do it though. So certainly he could bring the car home safely for second, but I'm sure he'll want the win.
Yeah. Oh, nearly hit the gravel there. But I'll tell you what, here we go, the long Dira straight here. But KONX is closing it right in to the Cloud Balloons. Has got 3 seconds. Sorry, Craig.
That's okay.
I feel bad now.
Yeah, you could get a three-way, three in a bed here, Mark,
come on,
going into
come
turn
on.
1.
Delance's moved up to 7th. Mike's moved up to 9th. But please, come on.
Oh, Kilo and Yex loses a car, hits the grass. He manages to keep it straight enough, but he could compromise his straight line speed from the Renault behind.
We might see a few cars behind.
Oh, God, Tactics only have a sneaky wee move into turn 1. It decides against it.
Oh my god. Oh, collision!
Was that turn 1?
Yeah, turn 1. Rick. He must have outbroke himself, or someone nudged him. Oh, between him and Sab.
Oh, Sab retires from the race. Cloudy Balloons having a little sneaky look on the outside coming up to the Lesmos.
Spud's got a 5-second cub. Stop, go penalty again for ignoring yellow flags. Cloud Balloons closing in on Core Tactics. Rick has moved up to 11th from Kilo. KLX has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Yeah, I think both drivers might begin to breathe easy now.
I don't know, because the two Haas cars want to win this race. I'm not doing a Michael Owen moment, you know, on the commentary. Oh, JFM!
So JFM UFC takes the race
Congratulations.
win tonight.
Congratulations, mate. Well done. Notorious has got it to second. Chaotix third. Core Tactics fourth. Nicky fifth. Cloudy Balloons in sixth. Mike seventh. Delange eighth. Oh, we might have to have a look at the points again. But we might have to look at the penalty situation. The two Haas cars, fair play to JFM, and
so certainly a strong evening for the Haas drivers, and a good third place for Kaelon Yax as well.
yeah.
But incidents galore.
Oh my God!
Up and down the grid. Only two drivers penalty free. GFM UFC, a race winner, and Delange in seventh.
We might have to look at all these drive-throughs. Might have to have a look. But JFM first, Notorious second, and KLX third. We'll have to add them into the podium chats. I'll let you do the invite, Craig.
Oh yeah. So we've got
JFM.
2 seconds.
Just double check.
So as we just wait to find our race winner and podium finishers. So we have GFM UFC, Notorious in second, and Kaelon Yax in third, I believe.
Correct. But I think KLX has gone.
Okay, so I've suggested them.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Keep forgetting.
So certainly chaotic, and I believe it was Foxy Red who described it as crazy. So it's certainly been crazy and chaotic tonight.
Tell me about it. Could you repeat that again, please? Because that was just epic. Hello to JFM.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm very good now.
I imagine you're breathing a sigh of relief after that tonight.
A lot of pressure.
Before we carry on, make sure your voice is allowed to be shared before we carry on with this.
Where'd you put that?
If you go to party settings, I'll just tell you right now. So if you go to party settings, allow voice to be shared, just select always allow.
Yep.
And ensure you're actually in the screen lobby as well, the lobby screen.
Hello, Notorious. How you doing?
Good evening.
As we say
So
to JFM,
firstly,
make sure you've got your allowed.
Yep.
Sorry, Craig.
No, no. Just ensure that you allow your voice to be shared, lads, and that you're actually in the lobby screen as well, and that allows us to pick up your voice.
Cool.
So, firstly, congratulations to JFM UFC. First win of joining Invictus. A certainly hard-fought victory with your fellow Haas driver, and also pressure from the Ferrari as well. What are you feeling right now? What's going through your mind at the moment after that race win?
Well, I mean, I'm sweating slightly, I admit, but it was tough with all the rain, and I was leading before the restart, so I thought it was gone, but I managed to stay out of trouble, really, that was it.
Fair play.
Yeah, it certainly looked as if the conditions were a bit treacherous and very challenging, but coming up to the end of the race, it looked as if Notorious might have just snuck the win, but it looked as if you actually managed the race restart after the safety car than we had previously seen in the race. So I'm just wondering, Notorious, did you ever think to secure second place tonight after the race start? Once we actually got going after the red flag and the issue with the tyres. Yeah, I thought when you were coming to turn 4 on a few occasions you might have tried the dive bomb move, but it looked as if you were just more focused on bringing the car home safely. Would you say that's a fair conclusion? And finally, welcome to Killynyx, our third place finisher this evening. Commiserations on a race that you led probably 95% of and just missed out on the race win. Is there anything that you think that you could have done differently that would have secured the win this evening?
Yeah, I think I had a poor restart. I think it was the third safety car. Yeah, so I was really surprised how the leading guy passed on.
It certainly looked that you had really strong pace throughout, and I think there was an issue where you just clipped the grass near the end, and I think you'd come under pressure. So, Malk, any questions for the guys?
I just want to say it was just a crazy race tonight. Heart attack moments, to be fair. I'll start with JFM. Just want to say big congratulations to you for getting your first ever win. Did you expect it at all, or did you expect to like mid pack? Sorry, tonight.
Well, I mean, before everything, I didn't, but I saw the rain, and I'm generally quite good in the rain, and especially with the Haas, which make it better compared to like Force India and Williams and whatever. But I didn't really come to expecting a win, especially not a Haas one too. But
Still, I'll take it any day on that, especially with the Haas car. Especially with the tricky conditions tonight. But it's still been a very good race, and I'm pleased for you, mate, and keep up the good work on this.
Cheers.
So, Notorious. I know you wasn't here last week, but I bet you think his second place was the best that you could do tonight. I know you've said it to Craig earlier, but did you think any otherwise tonight, or did you think, oh, I'm just going to keep concentration, get into the podiums and see how I go on that one, depending on the safety cars and stuff? Yeah. Yeah. But to be fair, considering like 2 Haas's 1-2s, that's still a good achievement, and fair play to you, mate, on that one. Because I couldn't do it with a performance car, especially with no assist as well. It's just deadly hard around it. But fair play to you tonight. That will give you a lot more points tonight, and keep up with the good work on that one.
Not tomorrow, because I'm going to try and catch him.
I was trying to be polite there, Craig. Cheers. It's
a very tough competitor to try and catch.
Right, this guy Craig was talking about the stats for the wrong league tonight.
I was.
But fair play to Notorious, and keep up with the good work. No more from that, Craig. Talk about that tomorrow on that one. And last question for KLX. You did a great drive, and I thought, oh, you might have some good battles with Nitrogash and some of the drivers. But did you think, if the safety car was not on, do you think you would have won, or do you think you would have struggled near the end?
Yeah, I think I'd have won because my pace was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so unless I made like silly mistake.
I mean, who would have been your rival at the time? Well, like near you in there? Would you say JFM or Notorious, or? I mean, I don't know what happened to Nitrogash, but say we had no safety car, who would have been your closest one to worry about? I know you had a good pace, but just saying in general.
Yeah, I think maybe JFM.
Oh, okay. Okay. But I bet you're thinking, I wish I had some super sticky tyres or something, just stop getting on the grass. And I think he would have won it, to be fair. And commiserations, I mean, top 3, fair play to you, considering this is your second race in performance. Correct me if I'm wrong. Might be got the stats wrong. The first. But still, I'll take that any day for the top 3. But
yeah,
like I said, commiserations, but still really good drive from you, and keep up with the good work as well. And I'm sure you'll be in the wins as well. And last questions for you, all of you 3. The next race is Australia. How you guys rate it, so anyone can say it first. So Australia's the next track. What do you think of the track, JFM?
It's quite a well-rounded track. Hopefully more rain would help.
Yeah, hopefully for more rain. It may happen in Australia, but it's very rare. I've seen it in rain.
I guess it depends what car.
Yeah, it depends on the car as well. But we just have to wait and see how that goes. How about you, Notorious? Don't think of the wall. Think of the track, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You never know. You never know. Oh, yeah. You'll be fine, mate. As long as you, depending on the car allocations, you'll be fine. And how about you, KLX?
Yeah, I also like the track, just apart from one turn 11 through to 12. So Need to
Yeah.
work on that.
Oh, okay. Fair play. And I just want to say thank you guys for joining. Unless Craig's got any more questions, but
No, I just want to thank you guys for joining this evening, and thanks for giving us a spectacular race. And good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
fair,
Cheers.
fair play, guys. Fair play, guys. Respect. See you later.
In a bit.
While the guys are leaving the party now, Craig. I need another drink after that race tonight.
Yeah, I think my voice is going a little bit after that, so I think we might cut this one short a bit quicker.
Yeah.
I think there's a few issues to speak with Spud and Mike over tonight's race. Certainly
Yeah.
issues with the safety car, and maybe
Yeah.
explore how we move forward with that. So I'm sure tonight's standings will stay the same, but certainly that'll be down to the league admins of the Performance League. But we'll see what happens. It might
Yeah.
be that we just have to leave safety car off if it's causing issues in the rain,
It's-
so that we can have better
Yeah.
racing.
It's a shame because tonight I would have accepted one or two safety cars, but not like 3 or 4 after that.
Yeah,
It's just
it
ridiculous.
certainly looked as if it had an impact in tonight's race.
Yeah, it's just a shame really because, in all honesty, it is a good game. To be fair, if they can get the safety car and all the other issues sorted, I think it would be one class game. And unfortunately, because of what happened tonight, I think it's the safety car issue. You know, just have to wait and see how that goes to the next one. But just before we go, Foxy Red has commented again. He said the safety car issue has happened before in my league and cost me the race win. No safety car. Do you
Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to go. We have tried it in the practice races, and we certainly didn't experience the issues that we've seen tonight. I think the most sensible option is to go forward without using it. It's been
Yeah.
attempted to be fixed in various times, but it's still not right. It still isn't where it should be.
No.
And you know, my personal opinion, it probably won't be. So I think it's safest to turn it off at the moment.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's just a shame because it was a really good race, to be fair, but not with 4 safety cars or 3 to 4 safety cars. And I tell you what, it's just madness. And did I forget to mention madness of the race tonight? Who's been your driver of the day?
Certainly GFM UFC, getting the win
Okay.
in a Haas in tricky conditions. Good battle with some drivers, and certainly did what he needed to do to win it.
Yeah, I would follow you with that. To be fair, he has done a fantastic drive. It's just a shame about Nitrogash and Spud as well, because Spud would have got 5th, at least 5th, but because of all these penalties galore, I'm not sure what they're going to do. But we have to calculate it and see what they do.
Yeah, certainly we'll discuss that with the league admins, but yeah, I certainly think we should draw it to a close tonight. Thanks everybody that took the time to come and watch tonight's race. I hope that you enjoyed it. Certainly hope you continue to join us on Tuesday evenings as well as Mondays and Wednesdays. Please feel free to drop us any comments during the races, and certainly we'll try and communicate with you. Certainly if it's any comments, any suggestions, any questions, please do ask. You know, we certainly hope to interact with possible viewers, current viewers, and possible members. But thank you, and thanks again to Malk for another spectacular commentary.
Thanks, Craig. I appreciate that. And I tell you what, my heart is completely stopped now. Well, you know what I mean, don't you? Not literally now, but you know what I mean. But it was a good race overall, and we've managed to get a 4 in the bed situation, which we have never seen before. And it may be controversial because it could have been 3 in a bed situation, but 4 in a bed, I don't care. We've seen it. I'm taking it, ticking it off the tick list. But I would just say a big thank you to you, Craig, for your fantastic commentary, for the wrong stats of the wrong league of that one, ladies and gentlemen, on that one. So, but yeah.
Yeah, well, thanks again, and we hope that you join us for round 9, which is the Australian Grand Prix next Tuesday.
See you later, guys. Take care.